on SBRN. We will have trucks at Homestead tonight. We got a two-man show in the booth. So let's thank our sponsors, film the commercials, and we'll be ready for qualifying on the Southern Broadcast Race Network. Hello, hello. We're going to be in there in approximately 1 moment. The game is taking its time today, put it that way. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Southern Broadcast Race Network. I'm here with Jacob Treat tonight. First time in the booth, I believe.
Yep.
There we go. We're in the game now. There we go. We're capturing now. We're looking good. And my margins are messed up again. That's even though I checked it like an hour ago. That's nice. Embarrassing. All right. Well, anyway, we got Jacob Arthur right now on the racetrack in the number 80 car. Jacob, I know you ran some laps previously today. So tell me, what does the track feel like? Because I was going to run some laps, but didn't end up racing tonight. So tell me what the car feels like.
Tire wear is going to be a big thing, keeping the heat down on the track, even though it's nighttime race. Pretty much, you want to go full throttle coming out of the corner, and trying to manipulate the throttle to drive on the right rear. 1 and 2 seems like you come in a little hot, but 3 and 4 you get loose real quick.
Good run for Jacob Arthur. Kevin Stein right now on the pole. Kevin Stein always a good driver. Joe Ibarra though. Wait, is he in a new paint scheme or is train paint's just not working?
Ibarra?
Yo, my game bugging. Like it's
So
shaking,
yeah,
man. Like the cameras are shaking. I feel like I have a
yeah, mine's
like. Is this how it's supposed to be right now? Like, or like,
uh,
do I have? Yeah, I have the default. Why are the cameras shaking?
it's
What's
doing that
going
to me
on?
too.
I was thinking
Good
I like
call.
had a bug in like camera pack or something on.
Stein is now, or was Stein already pole?
Joey Burchett taking time right now. Is this Joey's new paint scheme or Train
Burchett.
Paint's giving me the business too?
I believe that is his new paint scheme, trackside racing on the hood.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah, because I know he ran a different scheme for a while, but I don't know. Something
So
looks
far,
weird on the TV, to be honest. I don't know.
yeah.
Something looks weird. I'm not quite sure what it is, but it just looks like blinking almost. Like I don't know if like it's on my end or if it's like showing up in the broadcast. It just looks like the textures like on the fence are having a real rough time right now. Oh, that's cool to know, Yoda. Thank you for letting me
Uh,
know.
yep. I gotta mute everything.
Yeah, I had to mute the chat too. So we got William Cameron running right now. And I said that this was going to be a really interesting race because this is really the first proper like cookie cutter track um, that we've raced in the Truck Series since the update. The
'Cause
first
didn't they
one was
mess
New
with the?
Hampshire, and since New Hampshire, we haven't really. Oh,
Still having issues with your
yep,
computer.
yep, yep, yep. Test things, they say. Everything will work fine, they say. Then you're a
Ah,
good broadcaster, and then you test things, and then you look like a clown.
wing it.
Ay, ay, ay. No, I'm just fixing the SDK really quick. I'm
Yeah.
recopying
Looks
our
like
input.
Kevin Stein will take pole.
Yep,
Kevin Biggs P2 and Joe Ibarra
copy.
starting third.
I'm gonna download that. Why is this not working? All right, give me the starting lineup while I figure my life out.
Kevin Stein in P1, of course. Kevin Biggs on his outside. Joe Ibarra starting third on the inside. Burchett on the outside in P4. Justin May, fifth. Scott Stewart, one of my teammates who runs trucks, but I run ARCA, on P6. Tom, I don't want to butcher that last name. Tom W on the seventh. Darren Cannon, eighth. Farnan, 9. And Grindle Jr., 10th. That's your top 10.
Yeah, I'm gonna completely restart SDK while we go up on the lineup. There is the lineup. Who's your pick to win tonight?
I'm honestly going to go with Burchett. You may hate me for it, but I'm going to go with Burchett.
Burchett.
Burchett,
I'm gonna
Burchett,
go with
Burchett.
Ibarra. He won
Cookie
the
cutter.
last race that was on a mile and a half. So
What
I'll go
was
with
y'all's
Ibarra
last mile
tonight.
and a half? Let's see here.
Yeah, Ibarra won the last
See,
mile and a half.
Speedway.
It was a bar. He won Charlotte.
Yep.
I know because I was on vacation at the time, and I was watching him while I was in line.
Yeah, I remember that. I was spotting for a buddy of mine, Sack Attack Gary himself.
Nice, nice.
Let's see.
Options.
If I'm
There we
not
go.
wrong,
All right.
Bradley Brandon won last week. I wonder how he's going to do here.
Uh, Brandon didn't
He's
win
sitting
last week, did he?
Talladega.
Oh yeah.
He is starting right now. He is starting in 19th.
Yeah, we're just getting one more thing done, and hopefully it works. And if it doesn't, well, we're just gonna cry
They're
ourselves to
coming
sleep.
to the. They're coming around the backstretch right now. 1 to green.
Style. Yep. We're just working on getting the right stuff up. Boop, boop, and apply, and hopefully it's okay. Eh, black box. Go figure. That's cool. All right, well, time to get going with Kevin Stein and Kevin Biggs leading them down the green.
All we need now is Kevin McAllister making a trio.
All right, green flag. Here we go. Kevin Stein gonna have the bottom, Biggs the top. Although I think that the bottom, I think what's gonna happen is the bottom is gonna be good to start. Oh, Biggs
bro.
already getting smacked
One
in the wall.
spin and a bar on the inside.
Oh
Multiple
my
cars
gosh.
spinning on the inside lane.
Bunch of cars.
Still
Three of them all down there. Oh my goodness. That's a
yellow flag came out.
big mess. Okay, what
back
happened
there?
here? So we had about 3 different cars, just 4. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we had 4 cars just dump it in the wall. You're welcome for picking you to win, Joe. And then, oh my goodness, ball got loose. Then they avoid Justin May. The 78 goes around. The 47 goes around with that Lola scheme. Yikes. Bad start. Bad start.
What happened with Gary there? That wasn't Gary, never mind. Is that Brady? Yeah, Brady tried to send it up the middle 3 wide, and what's that? 7-er Melton. Melton tried to go high to avoid a wreck, and Brady was on his outside.
Jeez.
Melton into the wall as well. Pretty hard.
Well, I think we've established now that this thing's loose on cold tires, so I think we're gonna have to be a little bit more careful next restart. Oh. All right.
So far, we got Justin May, Dave Farnan, Ibarra, and Gordon Spain, and Christopher Nelton, as well as Sam Leota in the pits, probably for damage fixed.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, really, because they practice all week, some of these guys, and then just having it go away on lap 1. That's a shame.
It's tough break, really.
Oh yeah, for
Ibarra
sure.
started from P3, dropped back so far, and then he, I guess, lost it coming out of turn, 2? That's a tough one.
Tough for sure, and we've crashed.
Oh, you crashed?
Yeah, we're we are running a frickin' circus right now in SB Run. Jeez, what am I doing?
Oh, we're back.
Yeah, we got the old 404 not found on SDK. For the love of God, work. Please. That's a nice picture, Todd. That's a good looking car, though. The 88 Bass Pro Shops Chevrolet. There we go. Alright, I guess it's just gonna have to stick like this. At least everything's working now. Not the way that we want it to, but it's working. Ay, ay.
Ibarra still in the pits, Farnan as well. They probably got some heavy damage. Let's see here.
Alright, Kevin Stein's gonna choose the high side, as we'll be getting back to green this time by. How long did we get on fuel? About 30 laps or something like that?
Yeah, we're about 49 laps of fuel per tank. So they'll need to
49, yeesh.
pit at least once. But I'm thinking if we have a caution after green flag pit stops, you go back in and take tires. Don't take any fuel, just so you have that extra little bit of grip. Because the goal here in the end is tire saving, because you're still gonna have to pit for fuel. But if you can save your tires so you're not cooking them as you come in, you may have a little bit of a gap. Because last night on the Xfinity race, Schaefer had a pretty big gap until about 10 to go. Then he lost it because of tire wear. Green flag as we go.
Yeah, here we go. Good restart for Kevin Stein. Gets up to the top immediately and is going to hopefully lead away from here. Hopefully we don't have any shenanigans. 3 wide.
3 wide in the middle.
Looks like everybody's going to make it through turn 1 and 2 okay. Hopefully it'll do the same for 3 and 4.
The battle for second right now between Burchett and Biggs. Let's see how it goes here.
Yeah, we're all clean. All right, good. All right. Yeah, Kevin Biggs on the bottom, Burchett on the top. The high side is going to really come in later in the run. The bottom right now is where you'll be able to make some moves, but the longer that this run gets in, I believe that the bottom is going to become much less useful. Especially if you're in the front like Kevin Stein or you have no one to worry about, yeah, doing the diamond method, it's going to be the best method right now. And then switch up to the top when we get farther into the run. And typically the way that, I've ran these strategies and a lot of the ways that people run them is that they'll diamond the first half of the run and then they'll go ahead and wall ride the second.
As we get sprung out here, it's starting to become no more 3 wide. Oh, they're 3 wide in the middle. Or they're 4 wide almost.
Where's this? Oh boy, Michael Ball right there. Brady Price, Mark Morrison.
2 by 2, a couple rows back.
88 in the wall, Todd Chase.
Brady's in the background on the inside. Can you hold on to the backstretch? He can. ADH trying to make moves to get back up there. It's not working out. He keeps trying the high line, try the low line.
All right. We're gonna try something here real fast. There we go. Ooh, Alan Grindle looking under bigs, but might actually just be able to get him on the high side if he just follows the 27. Ah, leaves too much space.
Yeah, he lost the run coming out.
I don't know, I think Alan Grindle's due. I mean, he's been up in front quite a few times. Just hasn't quite gotten the luck he's needed to get a win. I think one will come soon, but just hasn't been where he needs to be at the end.
Right. He does well in such a really good in the early game, but I don't know if it's just bad luck or strategy, but he seems to just fade.
Yeah, and I know there's plans for that SRR team as well. Not going to pull a Christopher Bell, but we'll figure that out later in the season or at the end of this season. But yeah, I hear that all three of those drivers should be returning the truck, most likely.
Yeah.
So far, the leaders of the championship for the teams. So it's going really well for them. Burchett looks under Stewart. Gonna try to dime in the corner and get above him. Ah, I can't make the move. If I was Grindle right now, I'd sit behind the 27 and I'd just run the high side here. Yeah, he's gonna run the high side, and I think he should be able to get past Burchett, or he should at least be able to get the run on him. That's the thing. It's kind of like, you know, running the bottom's faster right now, but when you have a card here inside, you know, it's slower. You know.
Yeah. The side draft basically pulls that sideways momentum you have and just takes it for himself.
Well,
So
if
when
you
you're
can't
coming out of
just
the
get a
corner,
good
you can
run,
run.
you can't get a good run either.
Yeah.
So that's the other thing. Gary Sack, highest mover right now, up 13 spots, looking to pass 3D, who, new name it looks like, so I believe they're new.
Brady is actually gone. He blinked out.
No, the 42. Battle for 6th place.
Oh.
I never noticed that truck before, so I believe he is new.
46?
42.
42.
Yeah. Yes, yes.
He's got a nice real tree truck, I will admit. Whether it be trading paints or actually painted, it's nice. Totally not because I like real tree truck. Gary in front of him. This is Bradley going to get the run on the inside of Darren. Did I do that? No, he won't.
Yeah, good battle back here, but yeah, Stein's kind of gotten away right now. He has a little bit of a run. I mean, he can still get pulled in with the draft. I mean, well, it's a good run by Scott Stewart.
Scott's trying. But
One of my favorite paint schemes in the field, too.
Sinclair.
Oh, yeah. I like that scheme.
Yeah.
Milwaukee Tool ain't too bad either, though.
Gotta get mad at Walt. I am a fan of Kevin Biggs' M&M car, I will admit.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
see what Burchett and Biggs will do since they're lurking about 2/10 behind the leaders. Let's see what they do.
Battle for the 10th spot here. It's going to be Bradley Brandon on the bottom. Let you know, it's going to be the 51, Tom Wiesa, under Darren Caron.
I bet you some of these guys with damage are banking on a caution or an early green flag pit stop, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm looking at the back. I know the 17 got into it. I know Barr is a lap down. Still hasn't has his damage fixed. I mean, even if they do, get a caution, those trucks aren't going to be at full speed.
Right. The pit window, I believe, is going to be from like lap 31 to lap 48. That's your green flag. You can go in a full tank to the end from lap 31, but you can only go to lap 48 on the tank.
Yeah, I would not want to hit early. I would say majority of drivers are going to probably try to get it around that halfway mark. Maybe go a few laps longer. Darius Back still the highest mover, up to 7th place, still battling with the 42. Alan Grindle gonna make him earn that spot. Ooh, Brady in the wall. Yeah, Gary in the wall right there, and I don't think that Grindle will be able to hold him off.
What I've seen from Gary and especially Scott, their preferred track method are 1.5 miles. Brady is the king of the short tracks besides you, and you and him had a pretty good battle in Bristol. I remember watching that.
I mean, I always prefer the short tracks than anything else. I'm more short track wins and league races than anything else.
Right.
The 1.5 mile wins are far and few between, but when I win, it's typically on a mile or shorter.
Melton's over here really hoping there's a caution before he gets caught up by the pack. He's still on lead lap.
Yeah, but I mean, he's so damaged.
I
I mean, he's not gonna contend for a win anyway.
Oh, somebody pitted. Who was that?
David Farn.
Oh.
He's coming out of pit road right now. He's stopped at the exit of pit road.
Get on him for wait until everybody passes by. We're starting to roll now.
I'm gonna have to fix something. He's on his way back out.
I think he was involved in that first wreck for at the beginning. I don't know why he waited so long. Chapman's trying to make a move on number 17 or number 69 right now.
Oops. Let's ride on board with Scott Stewart. He's the leader. Let's see what he's doing. Still trying to diamond this corner, it looks like. It seems to be working for him. He's building that gap right now to Biggs, 1.4 right now. Yeah, and then powers off better than the corner than Biggs. Stays even right here, or even loses like a fraction. But then in the 3 and 4, Stewart comes back up the track, and that's where he gains his time on Kevin Biggs in 3 and 4.
Bradley Brandon at the pit road. Way early. He must be banking on a caution.
Either that or a two-stop.
Jason Ricketts as well on the pit road. He's exiting now.
Yeah, it's either going to be that or a two-stop. It's going to be 4 tires for all these guys now. What their problem is here is, you can see Scott Stewart coming right there, and yeah, he's taking a penalty, I think. Maybe, I don't know. I thought he did. Stayed there for a second. Maybe he's getting a little bit of damage fixed, but yeah. So he's gonna have a while to really hunt down Scott Stewart. So he's hoping that a lot more people come down pit road, or this goes green. Best case scenario is everyone does their pit stop and that caution comes out for him.
Yeah.
Because once they pit, they're gonna reel him in real fast.
If this goes green and
Kevin Stein down pit road. Full sitter. And that might get some people coming now.
Because right now, this is when the fuel window really starts. It's 80 laps. This is lap 30.
I think with Kevin Stein coming down, it's really going to plant that idea in a few people's minds to come pit right now. Might go a lap or two longer, but couple takers this time. Got Bobby Rafferty, got Justin May, Michael Ball down pit road. A few more. We got Morissette and Guillaume Poulain. We're in Spain as well down pit road. So we got a few more takers. Michael Ball, surprisingly, not doing too good today. Usually running quite well up there, second in points, but just not working out too well for him.
Scott Stewart as well on pit road coming in now.
Appears to be a 2-tire stop for Bobby. Is it? Or did he take a 2-tire stop? No, he took 14 seconds. So Bobby just had a real good in, real good out. Here comes Ibarra down pit road, a lap down. And here come the leaders now. It's going to be Stewart, Preedy, Burchett, Grindle, Cannon, and Cameron down pit road. Good entrance there for the 27. Going to be a 4-tire stop. Ibarra leaves his box ahead. And Scott Stewart down and away. He going to have a good gain out of pit lane. Now here comes Biggs, Gary Sack. Mountain down pit road as well. He's a lap down. So right now Jeff Pete is the leader in the 50 car. Most likely banking on a caution. But Scott Stewart still the best out there on new tires. And has quite a ways of a lead on Kevin Stein.
Think about this. If you get a caution now, half of the field is a lap down.
Here comes Biggs. There is Scott. Gonna have a good lead. And ooh, one car spins. That's Sam Leota in pit road. It's got a little bit loose.
Oh, he came in hot.
So it's going to be Kinder Todd Chase, Dahl Leota, and Brady Price down pit road. So yeah, the last one to stay out is going to be Jeff Pete. And here comes Jeff Pete down pit road. That's going to be all the pit stops completed. Scott Stewart's the leader. Kevin Stein behind, but unfortunately for him, he is on the oldest tires. Scott Stewart leads the race. We'll be right back on the Southern Broadcast Race Network. All right, on the nose of Scott Stewart. Hello, everybody. We're back on the Sun Broadcast Race Network. We got a chat, by the way. Cherry Ice Cream. Hello. What's up? Nice to see you. Hope you're enjoying the race so far. It's been, well, I'll put it this way. It's been a dominant day so far for Scott Stewart. There's Preedy. There's everyone else. Stein's going to start falling back as he fall back on old tires. Let's take a peek real quick at the stint length. So right now Kevin Biggs has the best tires. He pitted latest. He's in third right now. And if we go to the tower, which will show us the last lap times, Kevin Biggs is faster than Stewart right now. By a decent amount, actually. Now, you could say some of that is due to the draft, but he still has a lot of work to do. 3 seconds to gain back. I'm going to go under the assumption and say that they're going to have to pit again.
More than likely, I bet most of these guys that pitted a couple laps earlier either A, going to clutch in coming into the end, or B, they're hoping for a caution.
I think there's going to be pit stops again.
Now, a 2-stop?
Yeah. Now, if we go around the same amount of laps as we did before, longest stint was ran by Pete. That was a 35 laps. So let's say we split it in half again. Ooh, one car on the wall. Barra needs a lap down though. But yeah, let's say we split it in half again. That'd what be 50? Take us to 55 about.
About
for
55 to 60
for 225 lappers. If you're Pete, you ran at 35 once, 35 twice. Do you just take right sides only? Maybe try to gain a few positions. Because right now Jeff Pete, 15th. I mean, with the time I think the time he'd gain on pit road if he stayed out would maybe help him. I don't know where he is. And he's still pretty far back if we look on the tower. Yeah, Pete's 14 seconds back, but you know, he could definitely gain a few spots. I mean, he's not going to win a race with the two-tire strategy by any means, but
he's
put him in a better spot.
Top 10.
Shout out to Preedy, though. Brand new in the league. And is made his way up to second spot. Bobby decided to race today because I wasn't here.
You gonna take your spot for you, huh?
Yeah, he's like, the evil Joe's not here. Have fun now.
Mr. Terminator himself is not racing.
Yeah, Bobby's doing good though. Started in the rear, as admins have to, but you know, Bobby's no slouch. He's in 5th right now. He's pretty good.
Surprised none of the other guys are racing tonight.
It'll be really tough for him though to really crack that top 4 though. Referring back to the chart, Bobby is on slightly older tires than these guys. Now, some people might be like, you know, what's the big deal? You know, with a lap or 2 difference. A lap or 2 difference, and it can be, at times, sometimes worth up to a 10th. 10th a lap. So, you got to be careful with those tires. Got the 88 unlapping himself. Got a big old kerfuffle as the 88 nearly just took himself out. Trying to unlap himself. Justin May was one of those sliders on the initial start of the race, and he's back all the way up into 7th. A bar in the wall again. It's been a clean race, though. I'll tell you what. We had that one caution at the start, and all green since then.
I'm just going to chalk that initial caution up to cold tires,
Yeah.
and everybody was bunched up nervous.
And it's interesting to see how everyone got spread out, though. Now, what I'm interested to see, though, is, when finding the schedule here. Yeah, when we go to a track like Chicago, that's going to be interesting because Chicago is always more like, really close and bunch up. And to see how like a track like Chicago runs because it's only going to be the only other mile and a half besides Kentucky that we're going to run for the rest of the season. We run Kentucky in 2 weeks. And then we run Chicagoland for the last race of the season, end of August.
I forget next week's the 4th. So you have an off week, and then it's Kentucky.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting how everything's going to be going on for the next few weeks. Because, yeah, we're going to be off next week. Then we got Kentucky. The All-Star race is going to be on Wednesday. And then there's going to be the admins versus truck and ARCA drivers on the 11th.
That's going to be fun.
So, yeah, ARCA, they run Kentucky on Thursday, but, yeah, ARCA is going to be off for quite a while. They don't have a race that's going to count towards their points until the 18th of July.
Yeah.
After this week.
I just realized that for trucks, y'all race Kentucky week after next, and then turn around the next day and compete in the All-Star race. So y'all be fresh on that track, but it'd be a different car though.
Yeah, I mean the truck and the next gen aren't anything close. They drive completely different. They handle completely different.
What car is it in? I didn't even see that.
The Cup car. The Cup car.
Oh, it's Cup All-Star. Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be. I mean, the truck's harder to drive than it was before. Just because you have to be a little bit more cautious of your inputs. You just can't full throttle it around, a mile and a half like you could. It's a lot harder now in the truck.
Yeah.
But yeah, so far, yeah, it's putting on a good show. And everyone's kind of spread out. Everyone's doing their own thing.
Bobby's going back down pit road.
Yeah, very early for Bobby. He's really banking on a caution than after the cycle has gone through. That's what he's hoping for. What he's hoping for here is everyone comes down pit road. Once everyone comes out, caution comes out. That's what he wants to happen.
Yes, that puts him in first, and everybody else wants to pit.
He'll gain time for sure. If we look at the tower really quick, the best laps are around 33 flats. Right now they're running about 34 mids. So, yeah, you can gain about a second and a half per lap. And, yeah, Bobby coming down triggered a few other people to come down, May and Mark Morissette. But still, very, very few people coming down pit road. But, as I said, if you're trying to split it, most people are going to try to start coming in pretty soon. And the nice thing about being the leader is, everyone else still has to pit. So if I'm the leader, once they pit, stay out an extra lap, you'll have the lap pressure tires. And you probably won't even get past on pit road either.
Yeah, I know at tracks, like the short tracks and the mile tracks, if you're on pit road for too long during green, you're going to the, lap or
laps
two
down.
down.
Yeah, right now on pit road, Bobby who just came out. He's about a straightaway behind Scott Stewart. But no one else is coming down. Okay, we got one taker. It's Michael Ball, pitted from 7th place. Locks it up, but gets it in just fine. Bradley Brandon come down as well.
I think Roy Grand retired in the 8 car, the 8 truck.
Well, that's not good. But yeah, still very few takers coming down here. Ooh, Gary Sack sped. That's almost a certain. No, we didn't. Okay, wow. The electronics are sleeping. Because I could have swore he sped. Weasel down pit road as well as Grindle. And, yeah, still no real heavy hitters have come down pit road besides Bobby. At least in this race. Bobby still pretty far away there from Scott Stewart. But he is leading the lap cars. Yeah, Bobby is leading the lap cars though, so. Where's Gary at? So there's Gary. Yeah, so he's going to have quite a big lead over Gary. He just passed Burchett. Still no taker from Scott Stewart. Jeff Peets, I think, is going to try to go along again. If I was a betting man.
Andrew Jones tapped the wall again.
Kevin Stein down pit road. Now, hitting with 20 to go, I would say that right sides are probably out of the question. But,
yeah,
if caution comes out, maybe right sides will be an option then, if you have fresher lefts.
yeah. If you cool down your lefts and just take rights, you might be okay.
All right, Preedy is down pit road, and I think that means that Scott Stewart's probably going to be coming in next time by. Joey Burchett comes down pit road as well. So Preedy, going to be interesting if he can hold on to it for a top 3 finish in the debut. Oh, just barely went over the line. To back it up a bit, that might cost him 3rd place. Scott Stewart running around. And yes, he will come down this time. Don't speed. A little conservative entering pit road. Kevin Biggs is going to lead the lap. I think Kevin Biggs is probably going to come in next time by then. So it's all kind of sorting itself out now. Biggs is the leader. And I think Bobby retired the car because I don't see his name up there anymore. Oh, there he is. He has unlapped himself. Never mind.
He is the last car in lead lap. He is 10th place.
Yep. So there he is right now, and there's Gary Sack. So still has a lot of work to do.
Biggs in the pits.
Biggs down pit road right now. Yep. And where's Scott Stewart going to come out in all this? Bobby is ahead of Scott Stewart. However, Bobby is going to be in a severe tire disadvantage. It has a good amount of a lead, though, but Bobby already has 8 laps on his tires, so Stewart should probably make short work of him. Lots of caution comes out. If I'm Jeff Pete, I'm like, caution, 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 please, please, please. You just want to run it as long as you can to where the guys behind you, then, they're forced to pit. Because if they don't, then you're just going to blitz them when it comes down to the restart. Sam Leota down pit road. Don't spin it this time, Sam. There you go. Yep, 2 cars now. Brady Price and Jeff Pete. Right on board a lap with Scott Stewart. There's Scott Stewart. There's Bobby Rafferty. So Stewart still has a lot of work to do, yeah.
Jeff Pete missed pit entrance.
Oh man. So one thing I
No.
am
Oh, who spun there coming into pits? 78.
78. Oh,
Melton.
he's
Melton hit
gone.
the wall.
Oh, he's gone now. I can't see him now. Oh man, that's unfortunate. Um, yeah, no, as I was saying with Stewart and Rafferty, I'm surprised the margin is so little because Stewart's only pulling Bobby in by about what? A tenth and a half a lap, and he's down 3 seconds. I mean, I'm going to assume that Bobby's probably going to start falling off soon, but it's going to take him a moment to catch him, and if caution comes out, Bobby's going to be in the good seat.
Jeff Pete's finally pitted, or he's already in the pits. I know he had to dodge Melton when Melton spun and hit the wall. He had to do a last minute check to leave pit road, so that put him back a lot.
I mean, Bobby's a sitting duck right now. Stewart's really starting to reel him now. This took a few minutes for the tires to get up to a good temperature. Gary Sack, though, shout out to him. Highest mover besides Bobby Rafferty. Bobby up 28 spots. Gary Sack up 16. And has been in the top. Good amount of the day. Michael Ball up 12. Brady Price up 12. Brady Price has crashed. Ooh, Brady on the bottom of the track, but keeps on going. I think he just
Almost took out.
Yeah, he got loose
almost
and hit.
took out Cameron.
Got loose at the wall and then slid down the inside. No caution though. And he'll come down pit road. And yeah, I went off of him, and then I thought he was gonna spin because I saw him nipping that grass a bit.
Scott's catching up to him.
Oh yeah, he's gonna pass him, no doubt. Only a matter of time, really.
Right now we're at a 1.2 second gap.
There he comes down pit road.
Wonder if Bobby's gonna set it aside.
Yeah, most likely he had his fun. All right, yeah. So Scott's the leader, and honestly, if it stays green, it's his race. I mean, what? It's a lap older tires. Even if Scott's a little bit slower, I don't think he's gonna be able to catch him. He's actually gaining on him right now, so. If a caution comes out, though, who stays and who goes? Who comes in the pit road? Because you'll have a good amount of old tires after that, and you can probably, whip past pretty fast under the green flag. But the thing is, what if you get held up?
It's a three-way battle for third between Gary, Burchett, and Biggs going on.
Yeah, Kevin Biggs.
Put the bumper to Gary and got him loose coming in out of two, I think.
Yep, time to go right now, and Biggs
Just
gonna
got loose.
make his way up to fourth. Gary gonna most likely come home with a good day, though. He's got a top five going on right now. May fall back a position, but he's in a good spot. One of those guys that definitely one of those guys that needs a good points day. Speaking of good points days really fast. Looking at the top 8 in points, Justin May, gonna definitely be a good day for him. He's the only one in the top 8 besides Gordon Spain who does not have a win. Spain not having a good day. I mean, it could be worse, honestly. But yeah, I mean, it's really close on that final transfer. Because, we don't care about Scott because Scott already has a win. But, Justin May has 380, Spain has 377, Milton has 376. Alan Grindle will gain on Spain. and Melton too, I believe. Yeah, because Melton's. So it's going to be a happy day for Kevin Spain. Not Kevin Spain. Alan Grindle. It's also going to be a happy day for Biggs because Biggs needs a good finish today for the playoffs.
I was Scott, I would be terrified of a caution right now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You're 2.1 seconds, almost 2.2 seconds ahead of your competitor.
Yeah, and
I
you
don't know
hate
what
to
the
see it.
tire difference is, but if
I
they bunch up, oof.
Yeah, I mean this is why I don't like green white checkers personally, in sim racing or in real life. Just on the main fact of let's say a caution comes out with 4 to go. I mean, dude was gonna win the race anyway. You know, that's also like where I like racing back to the caution flag. We don't do it anymore for obvious reasons. We haven't since 2003. But you know, surely there could be a system where like if you're inside a certain amount of laps to go, or you could even have a system where it's like, hey, we can race back to the caution flag if a certain color light comes on. Like maybe a caution flag come out and you can race back. If a red flag come out, then that means you slow down.
5 to go.
Because if someone like crashed on the front stretch, for honest, you don't want everyone barreling back, going to the line. But if someone crashed out in the middle of nowhere, it'd be fine. 4 to
In my
go.
opinion, green white checkers come down to who has the better nerves. You make one mistake on old tires, you're gone.
Green white checkers, in my opinion, I don't like them. They're entertaining. That's why they're there.
Right now, it's a battle for third between Burchett and Biggs. Gary faded back, trying to hold on to that top 5.
Yeah, and I think Burchett might have a shot at Preedy. Lap car ahead. Gonna go all the way around Ibarra.
Barra.
Yep.
Yeah. Just an unlucky day for Ibarra, too.
Yeah,
First
out
lap.
lap one.
Started
Definitely.
P.
Yeah, definitely my pick too, man. So
Yeah.
he's gonna call me to the hall or later
Give
and
the
be like,
old Matt Kenseth treatment.
nah, more like don't pick me again.
2 to go, coming down.
3D under Ibarra. Ooh, big dive from Burchett. It's a nice dive from Burchett, but I just don't think he has enough in it, and it doesn't help him that he gets still off the corner there. He's gonna have a chance at him, but no real need to throw it in there for second place. White flag this time by for Scott Stewart. It's been a dominant day. He's pretty much been untouchable. Preedy from 12th. Debut race going to be grabbing himself a top 3. Looks like. Might be able to get second.
Man, Biggs is trying for third. He's
trying for the interview.
So hard.
Scott Stewart off the corner. He'll win. Homestead dominant race for him. Off the line, it's going to be Preedy and Joey Burchett, Kevin Biggs, Gary Sack, top 5, Weeza, May, Ball, Brandon, Kevin Stein. Scott Stewart, it's going to be a second win for him tonight. And I think he's going to have some good things to say when we get him up into the booth. win for North South. Scott, how you doing, bud?
Good. How are you?
Well, pretty much all we can say. Dominant race. What do you got to say about it, man?
Man, that was so much fun. After the missed shift in Talladega, finishing basically dead last, I'm really excited to come here, come from six, and just stink up the show. It was a lot of fun.
So, first race with the new update in the league on a track that's longer than a mile. What do you got to say about the update?
Definitely allows for so much racing all over the track. I know when we came here last season, it was kind of just the inside lane, but man, you could slide it all over the place. Lots of fun. So definitely really widen the track up and a lot more competitive.
Sure, for sure, yeah. Got one of the best paint schemes out there, and you did a good job tonight. What do you got for shout outs?
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. And always got to shout out the team. North South Racing had a good showing tonight with Gary getting a top five, and Brady was doing good there till he crashed out at the end. So got to shout out the league as well. Always fun. Been having a great season. So it's been a great time. Thank you guys for putting on the broadcast, and see you in a couple weeks.
All
See you
right,
then.
have fun.
All right, see you guys. Thank you.
Yep.
So fast. Oh,
All right, we got Preety. Hello there.
what's up?
Debut, second place. Can't ask for much better than that. Tell us a little bit about your race.
Yeah, I mean, we started probably like 11th, I think.
12th.
So it was kind of
13th.
13th, my bad.
12th.
Yeah, I was looking for hoping a good qualifying run, but I hit the wall in the second one, so we started back there. But then, I was comfortable on the track, so it was easy to drive, I guess, in a way. I wouldn't say easy, but we had like three people spin out, I think, in turn one. Coming out of turn two. I don't know what was going on there, but got a few
Loose
spots and
on
then
cold tires.
yeah. So yeah, I'm pretty happy overall. I couldn't catch Scott,
Yeah, he was
but
quick tonight.
he was just insane. Yeah, I tried outside, inside. I tried like 10 different lines, couldn't close the gap. So yes, I'm pretty happy with second. Yeah, it was the first time on the podium ever, I think. I was close to Indy, but I hit the wall, so I ended up fourth. So pretty happy overall.
Have you seriously been racing the whole season? I've just not noticed.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I was talking. Yeah, I thought you was on your debut because I don't recall ever seeing your name in the races.
Oh well, I never finished the races, so this is a good one. I think this is my second, no, third finish. I finished Nashville, Indy, and then I finished this one. So pretty happy.
All right. Hey, good, good. Well, hey, nice to see
Yes,
you on the
sir.
podium. What do you got for shout outs?
Shout outs. I guess shout out to everyone racing clean. Didn't have any problems this week. So it feels good to finish. Shout out to Raleigh. He would have been here, but got caught up with something. He was a team owner for my team, Molasses Motorsports. And shout out to the admins. Always friendly, running good races. Shout out to the league. Yep.
All right. Well, good run tonight. Hey, maybe a win is coming soon. Huh? Who knows?
One day, maybe. Thank you, man.
All right, good run. Jacob, do you want to get Joey?
I do not have the roles to drag anybody.
No, but do you want to interview him?
I'll let you do it.
Okay,
It's still my first time up in here.
cool, cool. Joey, hello, hello,
What's that?
hello.
Howdy, howdy.
Well, overall, good. Chill run tonight. Gonna increase your point lead by a little bit on Michael Ball. Tell us a little about your race tonight, bud.
Uh, the track from practice to qualifying to the race, didn't change a lot, but the line only changed a ton. I thought we would be running the high side most of the race, and it looked like everybody's running the bottom, so I just had to learn how to actually drive it on the bottom here. I figured we'd be running predominantly high. So it took me about the whole run to really kind of figure out how they were running the bottom and then just kind of maintain. And there at the end, I don't know what happened to the truck. If it just like they put on that max, match set of tires or something, and I come out and actually was able to run down the 42 and get right on his bumper. But hey, we'll take away a third, and like I said, it added to the point lead, and we just get out of here. This ain't one of my favorite tracks.
Yeah, I was expecting it would be kind of like a diamond race, at least at first, and then it would gradually move up high. And I think it did move up high after a while into the run, but yeah, definitely bottom was good at first if you didn't have anyone on your inside or on your outside. But hey, third place, point lead has grown. Only got, I think, 4 to go. So looking good for the final 4. What do you got for shoutouts?
I just thank everybody over there at Trackside Racing, Adam Todd for being here tonight with me too. The guys that put on the league. Seemed like we had an awesome race tonight. Only one caution, and the racing was fabulous. You
Yeah,
guys
very,
for doing
very
the
good. Yeah.
broadcast. Yeah, and like I said, you guys for doing the broadcast each and every week. I tune in, usually watching back the next day, and usually one heck of a broadcast as well. And then I know that the normal guy isn't here, so I'll still give the old shout out. I ain't gonna get the whole bucket of chicken tonight, but I'll take a little piece. I'll take a little thigh and go on about myself.
Yeah. Well, I'll see you in Kentucky hopefully, and hopefully we'll have some good racing there.
Yep, 10-4.
All right. See you later, bud.
See ya.
All right. That was a good race tonight. Final order of things. It's gonna be Stewart, Preedy, Burchett, Big Stack, Weeza, May, Ball, Brandon, Stein, Cannon, Grindle, Morissette, Pete, Polen, Spain, Cameron, Leota, Ricketts, Kinder, Jones, Dahl, Chapman, Nabarra, Chase, Rafferty, Price, Melton, Farnan, Grindle, or no, not Grindle, Grand, Arthur, and that is the 31 racers today. Thank you, Jacob, for joining me. You're more than welcome to join in the ARCA races, but I think you're driving those.
Yes, I do race in the ARCA races. We're doing Kentucky on Thursday, and I will not be in the booth, but I will see you on the track.
Yeah, it should be an interesting race. Bottom dominant. We'll put it that way. All right,
It
good
is.
good run tonight, guys. I think Zach is going to be out there in the chat with a happy little smile on his face because he just got to sit back and well, pretty much say nothing. But yeah, good run, guys. Hopefully it will be more of the same coming up soon. Cup racing is tomorrow. We'll see you later. Good night, everybody. This is on the broadcast Race Network.